My people, it is no news again concerning Ooni's wedding with Olori Naomi, and it has been tagged the royal wedding. Yes, everybody who has been on this matter in one way or the other knows that it is the royal wedding and it is going to take place. So right now, what we heard, there have been some little clashes or division based on the event venue where it is supposed to happen, and Olori Naomi is proposing the event takes place at the Ojaja Arena, and according to the Ooni, if it takes place at that arena, then their invitations might not really work because it is an open arena where the Oloja festival takes place, and that is where all this while you have been hearing them drag Tobi to, drag this person to, because these women have access to it, and that's where they do their disciplinary committee. So now, if the event takes place there at that arena, it is bound to have so many persons coming to the event despite not having an invitation. And remember, Olori Naomi took her candid advice from Davido, and she is not joking with it in any way at all. Yes, she's not joking with it. And with the whole matter on ground right now, Olori Naomi prefers privacy to having people intrude her wedding. Because even now that she's doing her wedding strictly on invitation, we see how Mariam is killing herself to get extra invitation. What does she want to use it for? Yes, what exactly does Mariam wants to use those invitations for is a question we are all asking. Because when she requested for more and Olori Naomi said no, Mariam wanted to, in fact, she even wanted to cut Naomi's head and throw it away. Now, why would I request for more invitations and you will say no? But we all know from all facts and stating clearly that if it so happens that Olori Naomi gets to release any single thing to Olori Mariam, then it is talks that she's invited to come and scatter that wedding. We already know that if she has not already given her own invitation to someone to come and scatter the wedding already, to come and play a prank or something. So as the whole matter is on ground right now, these people are looking at a secured venue where you will enter only by invitation. Yes, your entrance into that arena will only be by the invitation given to you by Olori Naomi, because that is what Olori Naomi wants to do right now. My people, they say there are levels to things, but you see this very one happening in the palace. The levels choke. Yes, the levels choke. Because down to a point that these women felt they were in control of every single thing. They felt they had every single thing under their palm and they could blow it at any time they want. Then, in a twinkle of an eye, things changed. In a twinkle of an eye, things flashed around, like every single thing changed. It became the opposite of what they knew. It became a total opposite of every single thing. Then it is what, God, my people, this matter, hmm, if you have been on this matter from the beginning, then you will have a glimpse of what I am trying to say, because we know how far these women went to. Look at last year when they wanted Olori Naomi to return back into the palace. Was it witches and wizards that did not invite them? Was he was it insults, pranks, trying to do every single thing that Naomi would not return back into the palace, down to a point that the Ooni even had to wire his whole house with CCTV cameras simply because what, these women are capable of any single thing at all. And look at today, the tables have turned. Every single thing has changed. And who is in charge? Olori Naomi and the Ooni are now the ones in charge. Before now, you hear that this woman have done this one have done this one, and it became it became a spontaneous affair for them. To them, it was just a norm, something they do on daily basis. They don't care what happens, they don't care how it goes, they don't care how the whole thing play out. All they are concerned with is for them to scatter ground, destroy every single thing, make sure nothing goes well. My people, at the end of it all, you would come to that point of realization that there are levels to life, and when you neglect where you are, when you neglect your stopping point, that is where you know that you have actually entered a wrong bus. Because these women now, look at Olori Tobi Phillips. She actually went to court to make sure that the Ikoyi mansion is given to her, because she told the court that she has children for the Ooni. So if she thrown out of the apartment, then how do they expect her to feed and fend for the children? Yes, that was the question she asked. And the court, normally the court would have resolved that issue in her favor, but they only also have proof. There is a surrogate mother. There is a paternity test that proves that those children does not belong to the Ooni. There are lots of proof. There's a DNA test. There is so much the Ooni has against Olori Tobi Phillips. So the court could not rule in favor of Tobi, and the court ordered her to pack out of the Ikoyi mansion with immediate effect. Look at Olori Mariam when she went over to take over the mansion in Lekki. What happened? It was so humiliating, so humiliating, that she was pushed out of the mansion and asked to leave immediately with the security Olori Naomi kept there. And down to a point that the only sisters, the ones that Miriam kept on bribing, Miriam kept on making sure that they don't support their brother in any way at all. There were since the ones that sent words to Olori Naomi telling her that she should not allow Olori Miriam into the Lekki mansion. That is how bad these things can get. So my people, at the end of this whole matter, these women have done themselves dirty. Yes, they have done themselves dirty. Because if you would want to judge categorically, there were rooms to which there were chances to stop. Yes, there were chances to stop, but they said no. We want to see the end of the matter. And the end of the matter, they say it does not justify the beginning now. You feel start well, oh, the end, it goes scatter. Everything will just rub inside your face. And that is how it went for this woman. And right now as we speak, it is just a matter of time. Every single thing will be finalized. And what the next thing is what? The wedding. We will hear a blooming wedding in the palace. Wherever venue there Olori Naomi finally gets to decide on, we would hear a blooming wedding. So loud to a point that the whole world will hear about it, because we know this wedding, they have tagged it what? Royal Wedding 2024. And it is indeed the wedding of the year. Yes, it is indeed the wedding of the year. It is a wedding that everybody would embrace. It's a wedding that dignitaries will come. Everybody will come. Remember that Olori Naomi has been honored by Remi Tinubu twice, honored by the Adelekes, and more to come. So just imagine the kind of persons that will turn up for this wedding, and then the influence that the Ooni of Ife has. Just imagine the kind of category that will be present at this wedding. Whatsoever venue these two people decide on, because they don't want people trooping in and out of the venue, we are good with it. With the online in-laws, we will still be in support of this wedding happening whatsoever event venue they choose. It is no problem to us.